Writer's block. Start with an easy section or outline. Overcoming writer's block. In Chapter 2 of a thesis, start with an easy section or outline writing. Chapter 2. Review of related literature can be challenging, especially when faced with writer's block, a common struggle among researchers. This occurs when a writer cannot begin writing or make progress, often due to overwhelm, lack of direction, or fear of imperfection. One of the most effective ways to overcome writer's block is to start with an easy section or create an outline, which helps break the task into manageable parts and provides a clear roadmap for writing. This section explores why writer's block happens, how to overcome it by starting with easier sections, and the importance of using an outline to guide the writing process. Understanding writer's block in thesis. Writing writer's block is not just about lacking ideas. It can stem from several psychological and practical barriers, such as perfectionism. Fear of making mistakes can prevent writers from even starting. Information overload. Having too much research data without a clear way to organize it. Lack of structure. Uncertainty about where to begin or how to connect ideas. Pressure and stress. Feeling overwhelmed by deadlines or expectations. Lack of motivation. Writing feels like a daunting task, leading to procrastination. By recognizing these challenges, writers can adopt strategies that help them move forward step by step, rather than waiting for the perfect moment to begin writing. 2. Starting with an easy section to overcome writer's block. One of the best ways to break through writer's block is to start with an easy section, instead of forcing yourself to begin with the introduction or the most complex part. A. Choose a section you feel comfortable writing. Not all parts of Chapter 2 are equally difficult. If you are struggling to begin, select a familiar or well-researched section to write first. Examples of easy sections to start with. Definition of terms. A straightforward section that provides clear explanations of key concepts. Theoretical framework. If you have already identified relevant theories, this section may be easier to draft. Well-researched themes. If you have gathered enough studies on a specific topic, start with those before moving to less developed areas. By starting with a simpler or familiar section, you gain momentum and confidence, making it easier to continue writing the rest of the chapter. B. Use free writing to get ideas. Flowing. If you feel stuck, try free writing, writing without worrying about grammar, structure, or quality. The goal is to get ideas on paper without overthinking. Example of free writing for a literature review on online learning. Many studies suggest that online learning improves accessibility. Some researchers, like Smith, 2020, found that students perform better with flexible schedules. However, others argue that engagement levels are lower. This contrast shows a research gap in understanding which factors affect online learning success. Even if the first draft is messy, it can be refined later. The key is to start writing, no matter how imperfect it may seem. 3. Using an outline to overcome writer's block. An outline provides a structured plan for Chapter 2, making it easier to write by breaking the literature review into smaller, manageable parts. A. Benefits of using an outline provides a clear roadmap, helps organize research findings and arguments logically, breaks down large tasks, makes the writing process feel less overwhelming, prevents getting stuck. If you struggle with one section, you can move to another while staying on track, ensures coherence, helps maintain a logical flow between sections. B. Sample outline for Chapter 2. Literature review. 1. Introduction. Overview of the chapter's purpose, importance of reviewing existing literature, structure of the chapter. 2. Theoretical framework, discussion of key theories related to the research. Explanation of how these theories apply to the study. 3. Review of related literature. Theme. 1. Impact of online learning on academic performance, summary of studies supporting online learning benefits. Contrasting studies, highlighting challenges. Research gaps in the topic. Theme 2. Student engagement in online learning studies, showing increased engagement in digital learning. Challenges in maintaining student attention. Theme 3. Best practices for effective online learning, findings on teaching strategies for successful online education. 4. Research gaps and summary identification of areas needing further study. Summary of key literature findings. How the review supports the study's significance. This outline acts as a writing guide, helping to focus on one section at a time, rather than feeling overwhelmed by the entire chapter. 4. Practical tips for overcoming writer's block in Chapter 2. In addition to starting with an easy section and using an outline, here are some extra strategies to keep the writing process smooth. Set small writing goals. Instead of aiming to write the entire chapter in one session, focus on completing one section or one paragraph at a time. Use a timer. The Pomodoro technique, writing for 25 minutes, then taking a short break, can boost productivity. Change writing environment. A new setting, such as a library or quiet cafe, can help stimulate creativity. Talk through ideas. Explaining concepts aloud or recording thoughts can help clarify ideas. Don't edit while writing. Focus on getting ideas down first, then refine later. Conclusion: breaking through. Writer's block with their strategic writing approaches. Writer's block is a common challenge in writing Chapter 2 of a thesis, but it can be overcome by starting with an easy section and creating an outline. These strategies help simplify the writing process, making it more manageable and less intimidating. To overcome writer's block, start with an easier section to build confidence and momentum. Use free writing to generate ideas without pressure. Create an outline to organize research into logical themes. Set small, achievable goals to maintain steady progress. Avoid overthinking and focus on getting ideas on paper first. By following these techniques, researchers can overcome hesitation and complete Chapter 2 efficiently, leading to a well-structured and compelling literature review. If you like this kind of content, click subscribe to be updated on the next tips on how to write Chapter 2. Thank you.